Hi guys. Our first problem statement is maximum number of consecutive values that you can make. You are given an integer array coins of length n, which represents the n coins that you have owned. So these are the coins they have given that we own. The value of ith coin is coins of I. You can make some values of x if you can choose some of your n coins such that their value is sum up to x. Oh, okay. So we need to create some value with the help of these coins that we own. Okay. So let's say what are those values? Okay. Return the maximum number of consecutive values that you can make with the coin starting from and including 0. Okay. So the consecutive values that will be x, right? With the help of, so how we need to create those consecutive values? With the help of these coins that we own. Let's see how we can make. I hope you understand the question clearly. So let's see this first example. Okay, so let's say 1 and 3. Okay, so 1 and 3, so we need to make what so it should be including 0, right? So it should start from 0. So let's say 0. Can I make 0? Yeah, it is an empty set, right? So no element is included, that means it is 0. So I can make this value. So next consecutive element is what? 1, right? So 1. Can I use these coins which is sum up to 1? Yes, I can use only 1 that will be sum up to this this value. Yes, I can able to use it. Can I able to use 2? So the next consecutive number is 2. Can I use 2? No. So we can't able to sum of this element or use these coins in order to make 2. So we just ignore this element, and we just have a gap between this element, and we just return how many values that we can able to generate, how many consecutive numbers that we can able to generate, which is 2, right? Which is 2, I think. Yeah. So let's take another example. Okay, so which is 111, 111 and 4, right? Okay, so let's say, okay, we need to generate, so 0 is always be our answer. Okay, so next after 0 is 1, we can able to generate 1, and the next consecutive number is 2. We can able to generate, and we can add up these 2 elements, right? And we can able to generate 3 if you add up these 3 elements. Okay, so if you observe closely, right, so if we having the next element of our coins is 1, then we can able to generate the next consecutive number, right? So if he has 1, so in the next value in the coins is also 1, right? We can able to generate the next consecutive number, which is 2, right? Suppose we have 3, and the next consecutive number that we need to generate is 4, and the next number in the coins is also 1. We can say that for surely that we can able to generate the next consecutive number. So only these cases are possible if the array is sorted, right? If we have arranged in a way that from low to high, the numbers are ranging from low to high, then only we can able to take up this case. What is that case? So if we have one number in the list, and the next number is 1, then we surely say that we can able to generate the next consecutive number. Okay, let's take up another case. So here we generated the sum will be about 3, right? Up to here is 3. So we can able to generate, since it is has 3 ones, we can able to generate the 3 numbers. Okay, so let's say the next value is 4, right? And we need to generate what? We need to generate the number is also 4, right? Then we can able to generate it, right? We can able to generate 4, right? If you ignore all these 3 elements, we can able to generate 4 in general case, right? So, and also if you can see, if the current sum is 3, and if we wanted to generate the next possible consecutive number which is equal to the next coin number, which is 4, then we can able to generate all the consecutive numbers, right? We can able to generate the next consecutive number, and till how much we can able to generate? 4 elements. If you add up all these 3 elements also, we get 4 numbers, which is what? 4 plus 1 5, 2 plus 4 is 6, 3 plus 7 is what? 3 plus 4 is 7, right? So we can simply add this 3 plus 4, which going to be 7 numbers, and that would be also consecutive. How we can say it is consecutive? We can say that the current sum which is equal to the next coin number, which is equal to the next coin number. That's why we can say that we can able to generate 7 numbers which will be in consecutives. Okay, we also take this case. Let's say if it is 5, so what is the next consecutive number, which is 4, and currently we are standing at 3. Can we able to generate so how many numbers we can able to generate? Think of that. We can able to generate 3 plus 5, which is 8 numbers. Would it be all those numbers, would it be consecutives? No, right? We'll get one gap. After 3 we have directly 5, we don't have 4, right? We are at 3 and we don't have 4, right? And there is a gap. So that's why we say that it is not consecutive. Only 3 numbers we can able to generate consecutively, but not 8 numbers. If you would have 4, right? If you would have 4, right, we can able to generate. So generate 7 numbers, and it is consecutive. How you can say it consecutive? So because the next number of that coin is equal to the current possible number that we need to generate. So that's why we can say that we can generate 7 numbers which will be in consecutive, right? So what if, let's say what if, and also we take the case which is 2 here. If we have 2, if less than or equal to 2, we can able to cover 4 and we can able to cover 5, right? So we can possibly generate the 5 consecutive numbers. If you add up the current sum and with the next coin value, we can able to generate what? 5 numbers. So the range will be a 5. So will it be consecutive? Yes, right? It is consecutive, which is inclusive. If you can see, this 2 is inclusive of 3, right? So then we can able to easily generate the 5 numbers which will be in consecutive. So if you can see that the condition will be what? So if the next possible consecutive number is equal to the next coin number, which is equal to or less than or equal to the next coin number, then we can able to generate what? 3 plus 2 numbers which will be in consecutive. 3 plus 2 number, which is 5, which will be in 5 numbers are in consecutive numbers. Else we just break out this loop. I hope you understand the intuition behind this. So we just simply code it. So I hope after coding you will get it more clarity on this. So let's say we can do it only if it is sorted, right? So it makes sense, right? So if we add all the why we sorted? So we are going from low to high, right? So in order to generate the consecutive numbers, we are going from low to high. So it is obvious that we need to generate with the low values and later we go with the higher values, right? So that's why we just need to sort it. So let's say the sorted numbers is what? Let's say first we need to make SX, which is sorted coins, right? After that what we need to do is let's say that we current sum, right? We need to calculate the current sum. So right, in order to see that the next consecutive sum is equal to the current sum or not, right? The next value of coin is equal to the current sum or not, right? So let's say we need to iterate through the list, right? So for x in coins, we need to use the sorted coins. Okay, x in coins, right? So our first case is that if the first number, so whatever the coin is equal to 1, right? If x is equal to 1, then for sure that we can able to generate the next consecutive number. So we just add up to that consecutive number, right? Else if, so our second condition is that the next consecutive number, which is sum plus 1, should be less than or equal to should be the coin's value should be less than or equal to the x, right? Equal to x, right? So then only we can able to how many numbers we can able to generate. Whatever the coins will be, those many numbers we can able to generate. Those number will be in consecutive. So since we have checked it is less than or equal to, so else we just break out as a loop if it is greater. So if it is greater, we just create the gap, right? So that's why we just break out as a loop and we just see what is the current sum, and we have to do plus 1 because the 0 also we need to include, right? So that is the number also we need to include it. Yeah, and just accept it. Let's say